Everyone's been calling me the most powerful man in Japan. The Demon King, Lord Joker.
Where am I? But from the look of it, this is ancient Japan.
Our master has ordered us to kill him on sight.
The Joker.
That's right, Bats.
We're relieved you're with us, Master Booze. They're all trying to take over this country and rewrite history. This is it. The Batmobile, the Batwing, the Batcycle. They've all been destroyed at the hands of the Joker. But I have my mind, my spirit, and all of you.
When the country is in chaos, a foreign ninja wearing the mask of a bat will come and restore order to our land. Great shinobi from across the Sea of Time, Lord Batman. Now what?
Hey everybody, you're probably asking what the hell's going on. Maybe you've heard about Batman Ninja or Ninja Batman. You can think about it any way you want to. Basically, it's Warner Brothers Japan making an anime movie with the Batman characters, but you can kind of see because they finally did an English dub of the trailer. They released a trailer for it a while ago, but they didn't have a dub of it, so unless you spoke Japanese, it was a little hard to figure out what the story was actually about and what they were doing to explain how Batman wound up in feudal Japan. Important stuff first, digital release is April 24th, it comes out on Blu-ray May 8th. But the story is Joker putting a team together and using Gorilla Grodd to build a time machine to go back and change history. It's just that they go back to feudal Japan. So when Batman gets sucked back in time, like you can actually see him in present-day Gotham City with this big time vortex, how did I wind up here? The other side of that is the Joker's alliance destroys the Batcave, so he doesn't have any of his technology available to him, which is why you see him using all the tools that someone from feudal Japan would have access to. So it's Ninja Batman versus Ninja Joker, but it's all of the present-day versions of the characters that have been transported back into the past. The artwork is from the person that did Afro Samurai. The director was the person that did JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. So if you're a big anime fan and you like the Batman universe of characters, this is probably going to be fun for you. Like they just did Gotham by Gaslight, which is an Elseworld story about Jack the Ripper done with the Batman characters. They're doing Batman, Joker, Harley Quinn, Nightwing, Red Robin, Red Hood, and also they're crediting someone as Robin, so I'm assuming it's the Damian Wayne Robin. You have Dick Grayson, Jason Todd, Tim Drake, so obviously this has to be Damian Wayne. You have Alfred, Penguin, Poison Ivy, Deathstroke, Grodd, Selina Kyle Catwoman, and Sumo Bane. I love that they made Bane a sumo. So you can tell from a lot of the character designs that they retain some of their core attributes just with the mise-en-scène of feudal Japan. So like Deathstroke has a gun that looks like it's from ancient Japan. The reason for doing it as anime is because Warner Brothers Japan wanted to do a project, and obviously Anime Japan, incredibly popular art form over there, but you don't find a whole lot of mainstream comic book characters done as anime. They've done it with the Avengers characters before, there have been some limited titles, but for the most part, when you're reading comic books in Japan, you're reading the same issues that everybody else reads, just translated into Japanese. So the director said he wanted to do an anime-inspired Eastern-type story, but using the Batman characters. So I think that's why they invoked the sci-fi time travel trope to bring the present-day versions of the characters that we know back in time, instead of just saying what if all these characters existed during this time period instead of during present day. So you have to treat it like what if Heath Ledger's Joker used a time machine to try and go back to feudal Japan to change history, and Christian Bale had to go back to try and stop him. I haven't done a video for Gotham by Gaslight, but for the most part, DC's animated movies are actually pretty solid. They have a pretty solid animation team. The people at Warner Brothers Animation are the people that are also doing Young Justice Season 3. I know there haven't been a whole lot of updates about that recently, but I did do a video talking about Titans Season 1 because they're all airing on that same streaming service, and I think that's what'll happen with these big movie releases too. When they do the animated movies, they'll probably drop them on the streaming service. But the long and short of it is that Titans is probably going to premiere sometime around Comic-Con, like late summer. They'll air all those episodes once per week, and then after that gets done airing 13 episodes, then they're going to start premiering Young Justice Season 3. So with the latest, I'm expecting Young Justice to premiere late November, early December, and that will be 26 episodes.
The contrasting between Season 1 and Season 2 was how are the kids relating to these adults, now how are the freshmen relating to these seniors, and how are those seniors who were kids just a little while ago dealing with mentoring these even younger heroes. And again, all that will continue into Season 3. But things are even more sort of scattered. Things kind of fall apart a bit at the beginning of Season 3, and we move forward from there.
The idea right now, told to me by somebody that actually works at DC, is that they want to keep new content on there continually. So like they'll air Titans once per week, then they'll release Young Justice. They have a new Harley Quinn animated TV series. This is the only concept art that they have for it. They'll air all the episodes of that, then they'll premiere another series. Then by the end of that, they'll probably be ready for Titans Season 2 and Young Justice Season 4 and so on and so forth. So if you do live outside the United States and you're like, where is all this going to premiere for me? As far as Young Justice and that DC streaming service, I think as has been the case with Warner Brothers, with Riverdale and the new Sabrina TV show that they're doing, they're probably going to drop that on Netflix internationally. So like you can watch Riverdale episodes once per week. So no worries, don't worry about it. They'll make more announcements about Comic-Con. WonderCon is actually happening in March. We might get some more information then, but just be sure to subscribe to get everything. I'll of course be doing videos for all that animated stuff when it drops. But because I was originally going to do a Flash Season 4 video, what I'll probably do is if I can't get that out by tonight, I'll do that tomorrow morning. I also have some new Avengers Infinity War, so lots of big stuff coming. While you wait for everything, click here for brand new Spider-Man Infinity War, and you can click here for brand new Flash. Thank you so much for watching. Everybody stay awesome. I'll see you guys tonight.